We're back with Guilford County Board of Elections Director Charlie Collicutt. This text question says, what safety procedures are being implemented on Election Day at polling places?
Yeah, we're doing a lot. We're going to have our poll workers are all going to be wearing masks, plastic face shields. We're going to have as many stand-up shields as we can get, and we're going to have just tons of hand sanitizer. As voters go through the process, we're going to be cleaning areas where voters have to pass through. Another neat thing that we're going to do is every voter that comes to vote is going to get their own pen, their own souvenir pen that they can then check in with and then go vote with, and then not have to touch anything. So we're trying to keep that that social distancing, PPE equipment, hand sanitizer, cleaning areas, and not having to touch pens and all that. But of course, throughout that, keep people distance from each other.
All right, this person says, how do you know that you're already registered?
Yeah, good question. The State Board of Elections has a great website with a lookup tool that any voter can go use. We have a link to it on our webpage, and you can look it up and you can find your polling place, your districts, what you voted for in the past, and the elections you voted for in the past, I should say. It's a cool site, and I would encourage any voter that is curious about their status to go to the State Board of Elections website and find that voter lookup tool.
Also on the State Board of Elections website, they link you to whatever county you're in, so that can show you some early voting places, the times, the dates. It can also link you to ballot tracks, which will help you track your ballot. So that North Carolina State Board of Elections website is kind of one-stop shopping, pretty easy. This person is asking, if you're registered as unaffiliated, can you still vote for either party in the upcoming election?
Yeah, once we get to the general election, it's whatever that voter, whatever's on the ballot every voter is eligible for it, regardless of the party. Party only matters when we're in the primaries, when you're locked into voting for one party or the other. But once we're in the general, it's all open.
Text says, what is the purpose of needing a witness on an absentee ballot? When you vote in person, someone doesn't watch you voting.
Well, there is actually a crew of appointed officials that you are there in the presence of. You do check in. You're going to tell the precinct official your name and where you live, and get checked in and sign the documentations there. And they actually are going to initial off on the documentation as well. And so then you're voting. No one's looking at exactly how you vote. Shouldn't be looking at it in either scenario, but you're there in the presence of the poll workers. And the witness is a similar concept where there's just somebody certifying, and that witness is truly, if you read the document, they are certifying that they witnessed that you were the one that completed the ballot, that you were the one that put it in the envelope and signed it. So it is just that somebody certifying that the process was completed by the voter.
Which happens when you go in person voting as well, because they check off who you are. All right, so this person says, will you be able to vote in person if an absentee ballot is mailed to you?
Yes, if it's mailed to you and you decide you don't want to do it for whatever reason, then yes, you can go vote on election day or early voting. I would destroy that ballot, and just don't be tempted. Don't send it in. Do not vote twice. But certainly, if you have not yet mailed it in, you can go vote early or on election day.
All right, quickly, this person says, I sent in my ballot, my application for my ballot in August. I still have not received that. Is that normal? What should I do?
If you send an application, no, that's not normal. If you sent in a request for an absentee ballot back in August, then I can't tell you right now what the problem may be, but that's too long. We're well up to speed at this point, so that's one where I think you need to give our office a call. Check ballot tracks and see if it's shows any movement, and if not, just give us a call tomorrow, because that is too long.
Yeah, and if it's not Guilford County Board of Elections, give your county Board of Elections a call.
Right.
It is county sensitive, so they have to look it up through each county. Is that correct?
That's correct. It is a county specific to each county.
Okay, Charlie Collicutt, thank you so much. We could probably have you here for like 2 hours and not exhaust
Yeah.
all of the text questions. We appreciate you giving us those answers. We covered a lot. All the resources and links that we mentioned and even more are on WFNYnews2.com. These segments will be posted there and on our YouTube page as well. You should take a look at our voter guide because we have all the information that you need to make sure whether you vote on in person or whether you're going to vote by mail.